Hello, my friends. I'm driving today. I'm going to a place that I'm driving to. And I wanted to, talk to you for a minute because check this thing out. It's called the Tornado Towel. You can get it at tornadotowel.com. Tornadotowel.com. You take it, you throw it in your dryer, and it gathers up all the hair. So if you've got pets, I've got 2 dogs, they make a lot of hair. Throw it in the dryer, gathers it all up and ball right in the middle of the tornado towel. Just grab it out and throw it away. Pulls it right off. If you got cat hair, dog hair, if you got girl hair like my daughter, girlfriend, they both have long hair and, a lot of hair all over the place. Well, this, grab it in a ball, you can take it, you can throw it at someone, when they're not looking. Anyway, that just kind of made me think about how I invented laundry and laundromats and laundry machines. So bear with me for a minute while I explain this to all of you guys. First of all, back in the day, we were all just wearing like loincloths and stuff, but then someone, there's like this group of people who came up with the idea of wearing more stuff on us. And like one of them was Levi Strauss, and one of them was Calvin Klein and Ralph Lauren. I mean, there's all these guys who a lot of them were Jewish guys, but they got together and they said, we should wear more than just loincloths. So they started creating this clothes and they were just really pushing on people. So we all started wearing it. But we really got very dirty. Our lifestyle was, we were in houses, we were all living outside, sleeping on the ground, hunting, gathering. But our lifestyle really was made us very dirty. And you get like all this dirt on these clothes that these guys really were trying to get us all to wear. And after a while, you might start stinking. The clothes might start really stinking. And I was trying to pick up some girls, and they just their nose and PU. They just really made fun of me and ran away. So I said, I got to do something about this. So I took my clothes and I said, what am I going to do to get this stink out? And first, I thought to myself, I could use perfume, but I haven't really invented perfume yet. And that's a little bit of a problem. So then I said, maybe like something like with water would work. So I started soaking it. I took it down to the lake and I started putting it in the lake and tried to use the water to wash it off, because I knew water worked to wash dirt off a person. So when it worked close, so I started putting in water, and it helped a little bit. But I said, we need something else, and I started experimenting with my chemistry set. I had a real nice chemistry set, and finally I got this mixture together that, when put with the water, really helped wash the smell and the dirt and all that stuff off. And I called that detergent because it deterred the dirt from staying on the clothes. I said, this is deterring the dirt. I'll call it detergent. Like the movie Divergent is almost exactly the same. Anyway, I'm digressing here. So after people saw me doing this, they thought it was a pretty good idea. And because they all stunk too, and they didn't want to stink either. I guess people don't like to stink. I thought it was just me, really. But anyway, everyone started washing it. People started getting the detergent from me. I started selling it to them for, leaves. It would cost 2 leaves and a stick. And I sell them some detergent. They go down to the lake and, wash it up. But, all this laundry we were doing, our arms got real tired real fast. And we had to walk down to the lake all the time. Sometimes we didn't want to. And then what about when it's snowing or raining? So like in the middle of winter, we go down to the lake. The lake's frozen over. What do? We got to cut through the lake, put our hands in the lake while we wash our clothes. Our hands freeze, and then they fall off from frostbite. That was a bad scenario right there. So I said, we got to come up with something better than this. So I then looked at some of my key inventors, Hank Ford, who was with me when we invented the car. And pretty much him. Alexander Graham Bell, I invited him over because he was a good friend of mine, and Thomas Edison. Oh, and Benjamin Franklin and Zeus. They all came over, and we kind of said, what can we do? And together, all of us together, we all contributed equally. Came up with this idea for a machine that would make the clothes kind of like what we were doing when we had it, and put soap in at the same time and make real hot water, so it wasn't cold. We weren't freezing. So anyway, we called that a laundry machine. So we put it in, and then after that, we hang them on a line outside to dry, because we had to spread them out to make them dry better. So I came up with the idea of hanging them on a line that we put 2 posts outside in our backyards, and you can make a line across it, and you can hang all your laundry. And that worked for a little while. But a lot of people, when they were running through the backyard, and let's say they were a little bit taller and they didn't notice they would get their head chopped off by that string. They just run, just take their head right off. And there was a safety recall because of that, and they took it off the market. They said it was very, very, very bad for your health. And everyone's like, well, what the hell do we do? And I said, don't worry, I'll think of something. And I was blowing my hair dry at the time. I had longer hair back then. And I said, you know what? What if I create a giant size hair blower? And then I said, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to take the washing machine. I'm going to take a hair blow dryer thing, and I'm going to merge them together. And it's going to be a big bin that you throw it in, and it's going to thrash around like it does, in the washing machine. But it's going to, while it's thrashed around, blow real hot air like a hair blow dryer does. So I tried that out. I made one of those real quick. I whipped one up with the parts around my house. I MacGyvered it up, I'll tell you how I invented MacGyver later. But I created this thing and I tried it out and it worked beautifully. And then that was a dryer. I called it a dryer because it dried things. Again, I wasn't very creative that day. And, I just called those laundry machines. Hey, here are those two laundry machines. There's a washer and a dryer. One washes, one dries. And not very creative. But, and then I started selling them to people, and then people put them in their house. But, they were very expensive because I like to rip people off. I wanted to make a lot of money. So I made the prices very, very high. So they were a little too expensive for many people. And I said, you know what? These guys, what are they doing? How are they doing their laundry? They got no way to do it. They can't get a machine. They're walking around all stinky. Or they have to go down to the river or something. What the hell? So I said, you know what? I'm going to make a new business, a new kind of business. I'll put laundry machines in there all over the place. And I'll make them pay me money to use my laundry machines. And they can come down here and do it if they can't get their own laundry machines. And that's called a laundromat. Because my name is Soupy Powers, but people call me Matt for short. Matt for short. And not Matt because I'm short. It's like a nickname for Soupy Powers. Soupy Powers, Matt. Goes together, right? So because I was doing everyone's laundry, people had come to me before, and the reason I came up with this idea, people were coming to me anyway. They said, Matt, you got those crazy new laundry machines that you made up and you invented, and our clothes are real stinky, but we don't have laundry machines. We can't afford them. Can you do the laundry for us? And I said, dude, this is like, I don't have time for this shit. But, I'm a nice guy, so I did it anyway. And then when I said, you know what, I'm going to make this formal, you guys are going to have to start paying me money. And I created a building, and I put all these, I got extra laundry machines so they can all be done at the same time. I said, you fucking go in there and do it yourself. Don't keep giving me this laundry. You do it yourself, and you got to pay me too. And then they said, okay, well, I get it. And after that, people would be like, I'm going down to the laundromat. That was me, my Matt. Because I'm Soupy Powers, but Matt for short. So everyone said, oh, we're going down to the laundromat. Matt doing the laundry, Matt's doing everything. So the laundromat, that's how it got its name. And and please forgive me if I say anything politically incorrect, because I have a lot of respect for everyone. Everyone, I have tons of respect. But I have a lot of respect for, so Asians started coming into this country all of a sudden, and they started saying, you know what, we want a piece of this laundromat market, but there's already Matt's laundromat, so we need something new. And they said, you know what, I bet we can make really nice clothes that seems to get ripped up in his laundry machines. We can sort of look like suits. I bet we can find a way to clean those. And they came up with dry cleaning. And then they opened all these dry cleaners, and they just really, really fucked me up. They fucked me up because no one came to my laundromat anymore. They just dry cleaned it. But that's when I competed with them by creating a drop-off laundromat where you just drop off your laundry and we do it for you. You don't have to go to dry cleaner for that. Just go to Matt. Dry clean Matt. They don't really call it that. It was just a laundromat. That really, I think, sums it up. Everything you need to know about laundry. Oh, and then, years later, my good friend Toby invented the tornado towel. It all fits together. It all comes full circle. One time after I invented smart devices, I said, you know what, someone needs to make smart washer and dryer. But I really like Samsung's products, so I called Samsung. I called him a schmuck. No, I didn't. That was a slip of the tongue. I called Samsung. There was a point in there that I did, but I called Samsung. I said, Samsung, listen, I think you're the guys who should do this. I have invented smart items, smart devices that go on the network, and they can talk to your phone and stuff like that. And I want you to put it in a washer and in a dryer. And they said, oh, hey, schmuck. That's where the schmuck came in. They said, who are you and what the hell is smart devices anyway? And I said, listen, if you don't get into this, you're going to regret it. So they didn't get into it and they regretted it. And then they called me up and begged for me to take it back, and I did. I was already working with LG though. So they had to, they had to take a back seat. But let me tell you, I did a way better job on Samsung. They had to wait longer, but I had a way better job because I learned a lot of things on LG, and I'm very talented, so I come up with new ideas all the time. So that's it. You've just learned how laundry was created, how laundry machines were created, how the laundromat was created, and how dry cleaning was created. Don't you feel more knowledgeable? Don't you feel more intelligent, smarter? Like you know what you're talking about now? Now, when you go to a laundromat or time to do laundry, you'll be like an expert. Of course, no one ever told me I had to separate whites and, darks. I ruined a couple loads. But I said, you know what, you guys? Stop fucking telling me what to do. I invented these machines. You can't tell me that I gotta separate my darks and my whites, and what the fuck's that? I didn't invent that. But someone invented it, and it turned out to be true. I guess that was a flaw of the system. Oops. I can't tell you how many pink loads I made. All right, guys. Good talking to you. I could go on for hours. I hope you've listened to my entire public service message. It's a very important one. Laundry. Oh, go to tornadotowel.com and buy some of these tornado towels. They are the shit. Talk to you later.